Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Arizona's offense comes on the field first today. And here he comes, the quarterback. All eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Tight end goes in motion. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Arizona.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught quickly. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. No huddle now for the offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. Tackled, but first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Makes a quick grab. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Arizona. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they tackle him at the 8. So the offense starts backed up with this possession. The Cyclones offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
So the ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves back up inside their own 10. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Cyclones will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Hits the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And here's the handoff. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. And the Cyclones will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The backs got it again. Not much on that play, brought down short. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The ball is caught. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Jukes to get free. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first.
The ball is loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
I really like the route here of the receiver. In the quick game, it's all about timing. Quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
Receiver in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off-play action. He's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. And the Cyclones hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Running play called on third and short. He has first down yardage at the 46. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Arizona.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got two on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kick kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Gives it to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. No huddle here for the offense. Ball handed off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The Cyclones will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. They stop him, but it's a first down. Booker, Arizona has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll give it to the back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to extend the play. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. Fair catch made at the 35. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Cyclones looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And in first down, right back to the running game. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to pass this time. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Defense all over it. They stop him. I don't think he got it.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
A running play called on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. A completion makes it 2nd down. They're going to run it. Oh, what a move. It's a fumble. The defense recovers the fumble.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. The game makes it 2nd and medium.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Cyclones come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Can he make it to the marker? And the ball to the ground. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That pass is caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
2nd down after that previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Gets made down inside the 15-yard line. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Ready.
1st and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Ready.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Ready.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Set go.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Ready.
2nd down and goal upcoming.
Cricket. Ready.
They're going to run it here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal, and if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the 2nd half.
Lasso.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab, and a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! What a moment. Conference championship on the line. The punt returner takes it all the way to the house.
You know, the special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly, took it all the way back, just like he told us.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a first half that gave us some riveting moments, not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. In other words, a dynamite start to the Big 12 championship. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and what could be a finish to this Big 12 championship they'll be talking about for a long, long time.
And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That game moves the ball out near the 25.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And there's the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught for the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The attempt is no good. He missed it. And the score remains very lopsided.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments.
2-9 Philly.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Read up. Easy.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Ball handed to the running back. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? It's hard running there through a tackle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. What I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Black 24. Black 24. Go.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. He'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up a third down play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Now it's second down here. Oh, here comes the reverse. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the Cyclones will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Well, Kirk, Arizona has the lead here. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll hand it off. A quick juke. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Arizona. And the beatdown continues.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Davis. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky he didn't bring that all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. The offense starts with a short field.
Here we go. Ready, go.
And looking to throw now on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking for his big tight end. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Breaking through defenders. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The back's got it. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Keeping it on the ground here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
And the quarterback just kneels down. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.